All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to the Uncle Beno's channel. Thank you for hanging out with me once again. Today, we're going to talk about a very, very trending matter. This matter is going viral as we speak, and I think it's better we talk about it before it gets out of hands. So if you're just coming into the studio, please give us thumbs up, like the video, help the algorithm to show us to other people who might be interested in this topic. I know my sisters from Obudoyimbo TV and of course from Man of Prestige, they're gonna chew me up on this topic, but I will try my best because those my sisters believe that I'm always the brotherhood keeper. Hey Didi, what's up, mama? How you doing? Happy weekend, Didi. Wow, it's been a while. I see you here, my sister. How your side? I see you, baby's wind. What's up, Joyce? How you doing? Oh, Joyce, you watching from Missouri? Yo, we got Americans in the building, yo. Thank you guys for being part of today's show. All right, I don't want to beat around the bush. I just want to go straight to what this is all about. And this topic is about three major characters. When you hear love triangle, now for these people body, now you go know say love triangle actually exists. So in this show, we're gonna talk about, of course, we're gonna talk about my man Davido. I'm gonna talk about Davido, and I will talk about my baby girl Chioma, fine baby, no pimple, and of course we'll talk about the most, can I say, the most taking care, which kind of grammar? Oh, this is where I meet Chioma. Chioma, I mean Chidima. Chidima would have helped me with grammar here. Chidima and Marriott. How do I even describe Sophia Momodu right now? Eh? I know Sophia Momodu is more or less like the most well taken care of baby mama in Nigeria. Make una no verse. I just have to speak my mind. In my own opinion, my Obodo sisters, I make una no say I don't start brotherhood. I'm just saying this up front now. In my opinion, based on what we've learned so far from social media, I think Sophia Momodu is the most pampered baby mama in Nigeria. This babe, they chop money. Hey, in fact, when I read the lawsuit Davido filed against her, and did he never start now? Did he already start? Did he say the most table shaker troublemaker? No, I know they find trouble, my sister. I just express myself. I'm just saying things from my perspective, what I think is going on. So right now, I'm saying this up front. I think Sophia Momodu is the most pampered baby mama of all time. Yes, because I saw everything Davido said he has done for this pretty sister. And even though we know say Davido, Bola, know they stay one place. But for a guy to have a baby with you and actually thump up his chest and He's doing all a man's supposed to do to provide for his daughter, and of course taking care of the baby mama in the process. I'm gonna give Davido a pass mark. Oh. Let's just be honest. So Diddy, just tell me, are you gonna say Davido have not really tried? Okay. So, but today's discussion is not about what Davido did for Sophia, but rather we want to look at the baby involved and the issue surrounding it. Okay, I get Bez was said not true. So Bell is already disagreeing with me that Davido is doing a lot to take care of the baby mama. But now I be man now, so and I know say no day easy, especially when you have a child out of wedlock and you and the baby's mom are not together. Some men can be petty, they can be very, very petty. Some men will not do what they're supposed to do. They will actually say, you know what, since we're no longer together, you are not my problem. My daughter is my problem. My daughter is who I want to take care of. There are men like that. And some men will just shut down completely. Oh, I say shut down again. I don't mean shut down as in when we had the last show on Auntie B's platform, or our lovely Obodo Yimbo TV. I'm saying shut down in terms of how some men behave when it comes to co-parenting. So that's why I said I think Sophia Momodu is more or less like the most pampered baby mama in Nigeria history. And soon you're gonna agree with me, guys. So first, let us look at how did they arrive at this junction whereby they are now having bass goals and Davido has to call his lawyer. You remember the last time while I was on Auntie B's show, and when Auntie B asked me, okay, Ben, if you keep on having this issue and this your shutdown, how long will it be, or what will be the result? And I said, well, if the shutdown continue, well, lawyer is around the corner. Although my brother, Man of Prestige, shout out to Man of Prestige. Man of Prestige, of course, emphasized the fact that that is not the way to go about it. And I 100% agree. And of course, Auntie B also, Auntie B is like this big sister with big heart and fair judgment. Auntie B actually said that that is not the way to go, which I perfectly agreed. But I'm just speaking from the standpoint of a man. As men, when we try to reason with our woman, and it seems that matter just keep on dragging. Now, kudos to those men who have the skills, conflict resolution skills, that if they've realized the matter is going to get out of hand, they know how to walk around their woman and at least make it make sense. But not many men actually have that quality. Okay. So I'm just saying that let us look at how these guys end up in this poto of going to court, of Davido actually instructing his lawyers to sue Sophia, his baby mama. So I called my bloggers in Nigeria and some of my PA, and I asked also some main bloggers that I know in Nigeria who actually followed Davido, Chioma, and of course Sophia. And I say, I just need to know, how did these people get to this point? And the story I had is this. So please, guys, you're all welcome in the comment. Thank you all for being here. Please help me, do me a favor first. Help me hit like, okay? Hit like. It will take just about how many minutes? It won't even take up to a minute to hit like. So please do me that favor. And let me quickly set up this other screen so I can see your comments as you drop them. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, here we go. So when I asked what exactly is the issue, and all I was told was that initially Davido and Sophia Momodu, they are very good together. They have a very sweet relationship together. And then they had Davido's first daughter, Imade, of course. Sorry, on my platform, I don't like to show kids' face, as a father to boys and girls. When all this basketball is going, I don't like to put children in the mix. So if I'm explaining this, you may not see Imade's picture. I just don't like it. I don't like involving children faces in topics like this. It don't make any sense. All right. So what I gather was that Sophia and Davido were having a very good relationship, and then after the first daughter, Davido actually named that girl after his mom. Davido's mom's name is Imade, and story had it that Davido missed his mom so much, he loved his mom, so he gave his first daughter his mother's name. Princess Kerry, what's up? Sanusi, how you guys doing? Deshola, I see you all. Thanks for being part of the show. Please hit the like button, hit the like button. I'm seeing only just 2 likes, so please do me a favor, just hit the like button, and then I will continue to drop the tea. So what I found out was that Davido gave his daughter his mom's name, and there is something about us boys. I know why Davido did that, because I also gave my first daughter my mother's name. I love my mom so much, and when we have my first daughter, the moment I want to send the name, I was even in Nigeria. The moment I want to send the name across, my mom's name was the first one, and I remember I told my wife, please, on that hospital's certificate, here in America, the day you give birth, that's the day you submit the name for the child. So I told my wife, please, on that certificate, I want my mom's name to be there. Now, my daughter have almost 10 names. Everybody just the true name come, be a brother, uncle, auntie, everybody. So, but for me, my mom name is so important. So I think that is why Davido named his daughter Imade. So it's key. And the reason I emphasize this is because it's going to come up as we go on in this story. Now, I was also informed that Davido then moved on to Chioma, and they were dating, Davido and Chioma. Then one day, an incident happened that we are not aware of. We, the online in-laws. Welcome, Peter. I heard that there was a time that Davido and Chioma had issues. That there is this girl called Negi. Negi, allegedly, na rumor, na way I gather. So I don't know how true is that. So disclaimer right there. So I heard that Davido, when he released his video, Fire, that song, Fire, Fire, the vaccine in that video is Negi of Big Brother. And then rumor had it that Davido and Negi had something going on. And then one day, Negi went to Davido's apartment, and then Chioma walked Negi out. Davido tried to intervene. Chioma pushed Davido. Davido was even working on crushes and all that, but nobody heard that in the news, Then that is the genesis of why Davido and Chioma had issue. And then they took a break from their relationship. And when they took that break, Davido went back to Sophia Momodu. And then they dated for a while before Chioma and Davido rekindled their love, and they continue, And then Chioma had Davido's son. May God bless his memory. When they lost that sweet boy, according to the Igbo tradition, thank God I have my Igbo sisters and brothers here, they can verify this. According to Igbo tradition, if you do not pay the bride price or marry a woman officially, traditionally, you cannot bury that boy. So as a result of that, Davido has to do the necessary, and they had their traditional wedding, introduction and everything. Now, fast forward to other issues that generated as a result of that. When Davido and Chioma came back, Sophia Momodu knew that after that introduction and traditional wedding between Davido and Chioma, there is no hope for her anymore. She knew that the relationship she had going on with Davido is dead. So she decided to stay on her own. And since that 3 years, I gathered that Sophia have stopped Davido, she stopped Davido access to that daughter. Now, if you are following Davido, if you are an added fan of Davido, you will know that Davido is so fond of that baby, that Imade. And it's not just Davido. Men generally we are like that. Once we have baby girls, I'm guilty too. Once we have baby girls, no matter how big we are or whatever we achieve or how high people rate us, you see, the moment we are around those our baby girls, almost forget now another level. So you can tell every dad loves their daughter. We love our son too, but you see that connection between dad and mom, it's different too. Yeah, Olubumi, Peter, I see you guys. Thank you for being part of the show. Please hit like. I'm checking. No, I'm not seeing more like here. What did they happen now? Una just let me they talk story. Una no hit like. Do me a favor, just 1 second. Exit from the chat, hit like, and then just click chat, and you'll be back here. Okay, so that the algorithm can pick this up. So the story have it that once Davido and Chioma have done the necessary thing, Sophia now stop Davido access to Imade. And I know how painful that could be. I'm still saying it tomorrow. God forbid, if I'm in a situation whereby I'm separated or divorced from my woman, hey, don't try to block me from my children, because I talk her now. Make people see my face where. You block me from my children, you no go no peace. I swear, I go on though because of your matter. But if you allow me access to my children, I don't care. If you won't collect money from my collect money. In fact, if you need me, if your grass grow, you know the person will go mow your grass, call me, I'll come mow that for you. I just have to have my children around me. So I get it. Even though these days we have a lot of baby men who don't really understand that the connection you have with your ex-wife is way different from the connection you have with your children. No matter what happened between both of you, you are both adults. Those children are not responsible for your mistakes or your issues of not getting along or anything. So I learned from my bloggers that Sophia denied Davido access to that girl in the past 2 to 3 years. So then I get it. How come the lawsuit now became a thing all of a sudden? And I believe by now everybody is aware that Davido is having his wedding. I think it's on the 22 or something. I think this week they'll be having that wedding. Is it today? Sir? What's today's date? Say today now 22. It be like saying now today be the wedding serve or something. Okay. So now here are the issues. Davido sue Sophia Momodu. I believe you all have the gist now because all the blogs are carrying it. And these are the main issues in the lawsuit. The first one is Davido wants unrestricted access to his daughter. So as you are watching, please, let us address this matter as we go on. Do you think it is too much for Davido to ask for unrestricted access? Please drop your views in the comment. Let's make this interactive. So that is the first issue they are deliberating on. In the lawsuit, Davido said he wants unrestricted access to his daughter. And as a result of demanding unrestricted access, he also wants joint custody of the baby. Wow. Wahala just did, man. I don't even know that Nigeria has developed to that point where people feel the file for joint custody. So issue number 2, Davido wants joint custody with the baby. And issue number 3, there is also this matter about housing. And this is where I was coming from when I started this show. And I said Sophia Momodu is the most pampered baby mama in Nigeria. There is also the issue of housing. And number 5, there is also the issue of finance. Yes, they talk about finance. And lastly, we're going to be looking at what is the way forward in this matter. All right. Remember, this is Uncle Beno's platform. And like I've told you guys severally, whenever I come online or any content that I'm posting, I just want us to learn lessons from it so that we can at least help the upcoming one to know better. Oh, thank you, Didi. So the video wedding is on the 25th. Oh, yeah, on the 25th. So that's a good one. So now let us start treating this matter one after the other. Issue number one, unrestricted access. So I spoke to a couple of people, because me, sometimes I'm in my emotions, and when I analyze issue like this, I could just jump, go within my mind, they tell me, So I spoke with a couple of friends who are knowledgeable. I like their way of reasoning, and I asked, do you think Davido is asking too much for unrestricted access? And one of the things a couple of them told me was that, hell no, Davido cannot have unrestricted access. And this one get as a B, okay? Then I asked why? Why can't he have unrestricted access? And I think I'm gonna call some co-hosts to help me break this down from women perspective. I don't want to come across as Uncle Ben, you don't start again. Because my blood, they hot. When I hear unrestricted, as I say, they can't grant that unrestricted access means that the video can just come to the house at any time. Okay, I see this comment now from Mrs. Ademodi. She said, I think joint custody is okay, but unrestricted access is a no-no. Wala de. Oh. Hey. Classic Yoruba TV. I think that should be my girl, Tosin. Didi, what is your take on this one? Everybody, please. Should Davido have unrestricted access or not? Because for me as a father, if I'm providing for my baby and I'm also taking care of you along the line, I don't see any reason why you should stop me from seeing my baby. I drop my link in the comment. If you just want to call me 1 or 2 minutes just to hear your opinion, please do not hesitate. We have to discuss this. I don't want it to be like, Uncle Ben, you are being partial. Okay? And yeah, this is coming from Tosin. Tosin say, yeah, I think he should. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So guys, tell me, should Davido have unrestricted access or not? May we handle that one now. My take is, if I pay the bills, I take care of you, I take care of my daughter, I don't see reason why you should stop me from seeing my daughter whenever I want to see her. I have moved on. Auntie, why don't you move on? And I think ladies nowadays make this mistake all the time. Once they break up with their partner and the man has moved on, some of them will still carry chairs, sit down, nursing this resentment that how dare you leave me? How dare you did until you two go marry? If you not marry, find better boyfriend, replace him. But remember, there is a baby in this conversation. That baby still has to be taken care of. So, what are your take, guys? Classic Yoruba TV say, as he's shouldering every responsibility attached to his daughter. Yes, he's supposed to have unrestricted access. Yeah, Peter, what do you think, Peter? Peter said Davido is very correct. Me too, my brother. I think Davido is right to request for unrestricted access. Didi said, in my opinion, Davido should have unrestricted access, but with permission from the child's mom. God bless you. Ooh, Didi, God bless you. That's my take. Because sometimes unrestricted access can be misconstrued. People might just think, oh, if Davido have unrestricted access, that means Davido will just bash into the house whenever he like. He will just come. Sophia might have his man in the house, and then the next day Davido just showed up in the middle of the night. It's okay. We get it. It can happen. Now, Nigeria, in Nigeria, men ego goes all the way to the roof. But just like Didi said right now, permission, a phone call, You know, if I'm Davido and I want to see my baby, maybe 6 p.m. I'll call you earlier. Hey, mama, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you all right? Okay, I'm gonna be coming around in about 2 hours. I just want to come and say hi to my baby. Is it okay with you? That is maturity. That's the point we're talking about. Let me bring someone in. I'm gonna call a co-host to help me dissect this matter. I just want to get her opinion because she is a strong advocate of women who may God help us.
God bless Nigeria. To copy this tune.
All right. All right. Didi said, Uncle Ben is not on basis of financial responsibility only. Davido is a hands-on dad. You can tell by his actions that he loves his kid. Oh, Didi, I just fell in love with you now. Eh? If you take give you NSC for this point, please, I'm going to appeal to you ladies now. Young ladies, if you are watching, please, if you have issue with your baby daddy, be matured about it. When you deny a man access to his son or daughter, your people might be praising you. You are a super mom. You did the right thing. But honestly speaking, you are doing more harm to the child than the dad you thought you are causing pain. Let me tell you something about men real quick. You see, some of us men, we are good at switching on and off. I know I'm guilty of this. Let me just be honest with you now. I'm the kind of guy that I can switch on and off, especially if I'm trying to reach an agreement with you. I'm trying to reach an understanding with you, trying to see how we can work things out and reach mutual agreement. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, B-Flex, how you doing?
How about you?
Sorry.
I'm fine.
I was just ranting because my girl, Didi, she's dropping it as I like. Even Deshola too, they're all dropping it. They're saying the right thing. So let me ask you, B-Flex, how are you doing today, first and foremost? Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm doing very good. I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, that is good to know. So, B-Flex, real quick, you are aware of this Davido, Sophia, and Chioma love triangle and entanglement drama that is ongoing. And I really don't want to blame anybody, but I just want us to look at the issue. And I need you to tell me from a female perspective, when it comes to these unrestricted assets that Davido demands from his lawsuit, what is your take on that?
Okay. I do not buy the idea of an unrestricted access. I think Didi earlier said with permission from the mother. If there is the permission from the mother, then it's not unrestricted anymore. When you mean unrestricted access, that means you don't have to call the mother. You can just come in at any time that you wish for. You want unrestricted and unfettered access to Imade. And I think that is a no-no.
Really?
That is a no-no for me. Yes. That is a no-no for me.
Okay.
Sophia has, or she should have her own private life, which I think she doesn't want to put on social media. And I get that. People bash her a lot for what even they are guilty of. It's like there's this misconception about her from fans of Chioma. There's nothing that she does that is right. She's like a scapegoat for all Davido's bullshit. So there's this misconception about her online. There's nothing she says that would not be misconstrued. So an unrestricted access for me is a no-no. Is a no-no.
Okay. Now, as a mother yourself, your ex wants unrestricted access. And you felt that this unrestricted access will actually makes him invade your privacy. How do we get to a mutual agreement here? What do you think should be the way out?
They are already in court, so I believe all parties will, I think they will state their own points, state their own facts, and argue their cases. So I think the judge, acting in the best interest of the child, will, and they'll reach a mutual understanding, a mutual agreement in court, I believe.
Okay, but I'm just asking now. If you have, because the way you sound as if you are a fan of Sophia.
I would call myself a fan. I like her. I wouldn't lie. I like her. Okay. I really, really like her.
For real? Do you
I really do like her.
Do you like her?
That doesn't mean I'm against Chioma. I don't like her. I don't know. I just like her.
You just like her personality, right? Or you like her because she's Davido's baby mama?
I knew her through Davido. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
So I knew her first through Davido, and I just like her personality. I've not met her. I wish I can. I wish I can, so I can tell her how strong she is, how strong I think she is. Going by all the online insults and bullying from Davido and Chioma's fans, I think she's a very strong woman, and she's handling this the best she can.
Okay. Hang on with me for a minute here. I see a very interesting comment here, and I would like to have your take on this comment. So, this is coming from Agono Messi. Messi, thank you for watching. God bless you. So Messi said, I'm chatting from Kogi State. Well, one thing I see about this is because Sophia is jealous because she's just the baby mama and not like Chioma, who is going to be married to Davido. Do you think she's jealous? You think Sophia is jealous? Hello?
I don't think Sophia is jealous. Hello?
Okay,
I do not think Sophia is jealous.
You don't think she's jealous?
Why would you say she's jealous? What has she been doing that will make you term her as jealous? What has she been doing? Let me ask first. What has she been? She has just been living her life with her daughter.
Hey,
she has not done anything wrong.
Auntie.
No, really, I'm asking. I'm asking now. What has she been doing?
Women, make una they talk through. A lot of women will be jealous in this situation. No. Who would want to be married to a very accomplished guy like Davido?
No. If you are talking about this, I get it from this point that you have mentioned. Of course, if you are in a relationship with someone to the point of having their child, I think at one point or the other, you would have seen yourself in their future. So if that person moves on to another person to the point of getting married, definitely a little bit of jealousy. She's human. She's human. She has a right to be jealous to an extent. Let's call a spade a spade. To an extent, she has a right to be jealous. But what is she doing now? This court case was filed by Davido. His wedding is in a few days' time, and he has all the time to stir up social media drama.
No. See, my sister, let me come in here for a minute. I think I understand why Davido is doing all this lawsuit thing. And speaking from the perspective of a man, I am not saying I'm right here. Like I said, I'm just trying to defend my brotherhood. So I believe people like Auntie B, people like Man of Prestige, and people like Chioma, Sister Natu, I don't even know if they are free today. They have better understanding to analyze case like this. But I'm just speaking from a man now, from a man angle. I think Davido wants his daughter to play a role at his wedding. And he probably, maybe somehow contacted Sophia and said, I want to have Imade to go to the fashion store or maybe the tailor so they can get her outfit. I need her at my wedding. And Sophia be like, hey, you the wine? I say you the wine me. Which pikin you want at your wedding? Which wed? We be Yoruba. We know how this thing they go. So we have probably say abori buruku feshe oboyin paponi. We so
if Davido has been in contact with Imade all this while, I don't think there's anything wrong in asking for a presence at his wedding. But if he had not been involved in her life, as Sophia claimed, for like 2 years now, what right does he think he has to come out of the blue and request for Imade's presence when he has not been in her life for like 2 years now, as Sophia alleged?
Sophia
Do you
is the
think
one.
that is right? Let me throw it back to you. Is it right you have not been involved in a child's life for 2 years and you come out suddenly that you want her to participate in your wedding? Do you think it is right?
B-Flex, you are sounding like...
I don't need a yes or no answer. Do you think it is right?
Let's look at how come...
He has not been involved in our life for 2 years.
See, B-Flex, do me a favor. Let us be considerate here and let us be factual, okay? You are sounding like my sisters now, like Marriott, Chidima, Sister Chiye, and Co. Okay, we have the background story, and I'm
being logical.
I'm also being logical. I started with the background story. Davido has always been in this girl's life until Sophia stopped him from being part of her life.
Previously, and of which recently he himself stated it, that he has not been a part of her life, that he wished or he hoped very soon he would see her soon. In the last birthday message he posted for her, he has not been in his life. He acknowledged that and he hopes to see her soon.
All right.
And you come now after 2 years and you say you want her to participate in a wedding and you have not been a part of her life for 2 years. Make it make sense.
Okay. Let me read a couple of comments here, and then we'll come back to look at this issue a little bit further. Did you say yes? She sounds as such. And Classic Yoruba TV said, Chioma is not in competition with none either. She's just in her lane. I like that one because in my conclusion, I'm actually going to come back to this particular point that Tosi just made. Deshola said, especially when he take care of her child, I don't see anything bad in unrestricted access. Yeah, Deshola is there, especially if Davido takes care of his daughter. There's nothing wrong in unrestricted access. Belle said, yes, she's sure a strong woman. I'm coming back. I just wanted to go through the comment real quick so we can carry everybody along to where we are. Did he say, bro, according to AI, access can also mean visitation right? Exactly. That's what I think access mean here in the Western world. But in Nigeria, everything, we usually paint it differently. Belle says Sophia is not jealous. So, hey. Okay, I think Belle is supporting your view that she's not jealous, but me, I still think she's jealous anyway. I think she's jealous. And Classic Yoruba TV, Tosin, of course, is saying that besides, Sophia has been unbothered about the development so far. I think it's just netizens that are doing the overthinking on her behalf. No, exactly. No, I disagree small for that one. No, and Didi also said,
why?
Yeah, I'll come back to why I disagree.
Can you back your claim? Can you back your claims with evidence?
I think you don't carry me.
Back them up with evidence.
So you don't carry me go court. No. Hey, Biri, there is no way somebody can win argument with you people.
No. Please, let's be reasonable. If you're asking for joint custody, is fine. It is very fine. It's good for the child to have access to both parents. It's a very, very lovely thing. But if you're asking for unrestricted access to an adult's life, come on.
Yeah.
Does it say terms and conditions for this?
Right.
Exactly. You can't just ask for because you are performing your responsibilities on a child. You cannot have unrestricted access. The mother lives there too. The mother takes care of her. Definitely, she will have a private life. If you're coming at any time, whatever time you're coming, and you meet the man, how do you want Sophia's man to feel? Really?
Okay.
Can
All right.
Sophia ask for unrestricted access and barge into Davido and Chioma's house? Will it be fair?
What? How would she barge into Davido and Chioma's house now? Why would she barge into Davido and Chioma's house? She won't go destroy their marriage. Hey, yeah.
So why would Davido now ask for unrestricted access? Does he want to scatter Sophia's affair to or relationship?
What am
Are
I
you trying to
missing
tell
here?
me she wouldn't have a man?
Of course
No, are you trying to tell me Sophia won't have a man?
Of course, she
How do you
has a
want
man.
to feel?
She will definitely have
How
a
do
man.
you
But
want a man
we are
to feel?
talking about
So
we're
how do
talking
you
about
want a man to feel? If Davido comes in simply because he's paying the bills, he can come in at any time unrestricted. How do you want a man to feel?
Okay.
How would Chioma feel if Sophia does that?
Okay, B-Flex, hold that thought for a minute. Let me just quickly bring this chart to date, okay? Yeah, let me just bring the chart today real quick. Did he say, so having unrestricted access means he can visit his child whenever he wants? Okay, that's the bone of contention here. And Tosi says she has to move on. It's been years. Exactly. I don't know why some women go still hang on after their ex don't work out. I don't know what they do on agenda. I'm sorry. You people will just stay put and you will still be punching that man left, right, and center just because he leaves. I'm sorry.
This is what I mean by there's a misconstruction about Sophia online. What gives you the impression that she hasn't moved on?
Okay. All right. Let me take a couple of comments more.
Receipt.
You are looking for receipt.
I'm looking for receipt. What gives you the impression that she hasn't moved on? That's what I'm saying. They have painted her bad. There's nothing she can do that can ever be right. What gives you the impression that she hasn't moved on? According to her, Davido wants access to her body, of which she's denying that. She's denying him access to her body. You have claimed a woman publicly.
B-Flex, that is a story she put out there.
No,
that is a narrative. That's a narrative she puts out there. Okay, all right.
She has been alleging this for years.
All right.
And she posted a statement about 3 hours ago. You should go check that out.
Yes. B-Flex, hold on, please. Thank God, Sister Natu is here. Sister Natu, thank God you are here, Sister Natu. She can help me balance this thing up because I know I'm in my brotherhood zone now. But this thing requires people with better knowledge. And thank God, Sister Natu today. So let me quickly read the comments and then we will come back to this line of thoughts you are going now, Bumi, because you are actually turning this thing to another angle now. So Agoromesi say, see, if the child grows up, she's still an Adeleke, whether she like it or not. And that will bring me to another point of discussion because when I was reading the Davido lawsuit and according to Premium Times, there was a time Sophia posted on her IG that she regretted not giving that baby her last name. I will come to that. I've already started this comment now. We'll come to that. But that one will also lead me to Yvonne Jegede issue. So Didi said, Bro Ben, it's been public knowledge that Sophia has always wanted Davido for herself. God bless you. Okay. All right.
Is that wrong?
Just hold on for me, my sister. I'm coming. So Didi says Sophia is acting out of spite without consideration for her child's emotional and psychological well-being. And then, hey, Hannah, how you doing, Hannah? Thanks for being part of the show. So Hannah said, yes, I agreed, caller. You get plenty fun here, B-Flex. A lot of people are actually taking your line, Mudaro. Joseph, thanks for being part of the show. Joseph, I beg, drop your comment. Let me know your take on this as a man. Because it be like, say, I cannot win this argument with my sister. Lie. It's like I'm arguing with my destiny right now. Bro Ben, do you have an audio-only contact to call in? Yes, I shared the link. The link is there. Yeah, or if you want me to call you, it's okay. Just send me a message on WhatsApp. You are in America now, where are you, safe? Just try. I only know Nigerian code, but just say +1 512 920 9960. So that's my number. You can use your international code or call me through WhatsApp. It's okay. Let's have the discussion. Or you can use the show link to join the show. I'm sharing the link again. Because this discussion now, you don't pass me the place where Bflex they carry me go. I know sure say my leg go touch ground. All right. So the link is in the comment. If anybody want to hop in and share their opinion, you are welcome, please. So Hannah supports you. New wine skin say Davido had 2 wives now. Oh my god. And I agree. I be like, this Sophia, this guy will not move on. No. Joseph said, I believe Davido has been taking care of the bills. I see nothing wrong in him wanting the baby. Exactly. Okay. Welcome, Princess. Welcome, Zainab. Sister Chinye. Thank God my sisters are here. Hey, now go help me analyze this thing because I don't dey shalaye now. It be like say this my shalaye no one work. Make una come help me make it make sense. So we are talking about the lawsuit filed by Davido against Sophia. We already know the story, and I explained the backstory that Davido started with Sophia, and then along the line, Davido also started hanging out with Chioma. But when Davido was dating Sophia, Sophia has his first daughter, and Davido named that girl Imade. Imade is Davido's mom's name, and I also said that is what most of we men we do. I also named my daughter after my mom. You know, in fact, in all her record of all the 10 names that my daughter has, my mom name is always there. Bam, bam. Anybody cannot take that thing out while I'm shelling. So, and I explained that there was a time Chioma and Davido had issue as a result of Davido messing with another lady, Negi, and then that resulted to them having a break. And then when they had a break, Davido went back to Sophia. And then Davido and Chioma, they reconciled. Then Davido and Chioma started having cousin affairs again. Then Chioma had her baby, and then when the unfortunate incident happened that they lost that baby, Igbo people, by Igbo people culture, Davido cannot bury the child unless he's married to Chioma. So Davido have to marry Chioma traditionally, and I think that is what happened in Igbo land generally. So after the marriage, Sophia realized that okay, this is a long gone affair. Since Davido has married Chioma traditionally, there is no way he's coming back to her. And that is when Sophia started restricting Davido access to the baby. So he caught Davido up. Davido can no longer see his daughter and all that. And I said I am strongly against that. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to let my sisters catch up. I trust Chinye and everybody here, Sister Natu, they have better knowledge than me in this kind of issue. My own style, na Agbero style, just one way until. But this my sisters have a way of bringing my head back. Say, okay, Bra Ben, come back. So I'm just explaining where I've been so far. So, and I explained that when Davido and Chioma now lost their baby, Davido did the traditional everything. Sophia moved on, and Sophia restricted access to the baby. So they've had this issue ongoing for a long time. So now, this lawsuit, based on what we are just speculating, this lawsuit came about as a result of Davido's wedding. I think Davido want to have his daughter present at his wedding because we men, you see that daughter that we take as our mom. You can give us 3 girls, 4 girls, doesn't matter. That first one that we consider is our mom, there's always this special treatment, this special regards we give to them. And I think Davido just want Imade to be at his wedding, and then Sophia say he will image happen. So then Davido is like, okay, if this is what you want to do, now that I'm getting married, I have to shut this thing down. I'm taking you to court. Let the court grant me access to my baby. So the first point, we have 5 points we are talking on. The first one is unrestricted access, and I ask, is it okay for Davido to have unrestricted access to his daughter? And my guest that I invited said no, that if Davido should have unrestricted access to the daughter, that means Davido will barge into the house whenever he wants. It can be in the middle of the night. And in that process, Davido will be kind of messing up Sophia's privacy, which I think it makes sense. Then Didi said, yes, Davido can have unrestricted access with permission, like he should let her know if he's coming or not. And then my guests now have literally make this thing another drama completely. Now she said no, that unrestricted access should be trashed. According to the lawsuit, it shouldn't be. They can have joint custody, co-parenting, but nothing like unrestricted access. So that is where we are. And I shared my link for anybody who want to help us make it make sense. So thank you, everyone. Now, as anybody, please give us your view on this. You can still hop in the studio to discuss any of this point. Now, B-Flex, let's just have a final take on this unrestricted access, and then we move to the next one so we can wrap up. Now, what is your final take on unrestricted access? You said no, and I ask, if you are in Sophia's shoe, what kind of arrangement or what would you agree to? Because for me, I believe in negotiation. I'm a politician. When it comes to marriage issue, let us negotiate. Now, when women, when una begin una coconut head say una no want negotiate, una want make it be una way. Now, where my own case they come in be that. I'm sorry. You see, let us talk. Let us have mutual agreement. And I promise you, I will stay. Whatever we agreed upon, that is what I will stick to. But una know they like to shalaye, una know they like to agree to anything. I'm sorry, my sisters. I'm just speaking for my brothers now. So, B-Flex, what would you agree to in this situation, to your long? What would you agree to?
First of all, I will agree to a joint custody. It is fine. But I'm not agreeing to an unrestricted access. That is a no-no for me. If you will be visiting your daughter that is with me, there should be days stated there. And if by adventure you can't meet up on those days, then you call me. I can make it today. Let's make it next week. Or I have a show. I'm not in the country. Let me know. Let me know in advance. You just can't just barge into my house. I won't even open up the door for you. I won't.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Joint custody is fine. Unrestricted access, no. Negotiation, fine with me too. That's fine.
Okay. The joint custody, because this is a very relevant issue. People are in this kind of situation plenty. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Now, that joint custody here in America, the way the system works, you guys are going to have a timetable. You might be doing alternate weekend. Alternate weekends mean that if the baby is with the mom this weekend, the baby might be with the dad next weekend. Yes. And or sometimes they will split it. It can be like, okay, the mom will have the baby for 4 days in the week, and then the dad will have the baby for 3 days in the week. You know, it all depends. So out of these two options, which one would you agree to? Alternate weekends or 4 days with you, 3 days with dad?
I would choose alternate weekends, because 4 days with the dad, 3 days with me, I think that would be too stressful for the mental health of a child. Alternate weekend is still okay, I guess. It's still okay. But the back and forth can mess up with the mental health of the child. So alternate weekend, even if you want every 2 weeks, it's fine. Just allow the child to settle in mentally, in every way, in every aspect. Allow the child to settle in.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that. Let me quickly take my sister's point of view, and then we move on to the next one. Babes Wind says, how can you be dating someone and he's showing someone else all the time on social media? She should have moved on a long time ago. God bless you. That's my take on that one too. B-Flex said, point of correction, Sophia started restricting Davido from her baby, then the wahala started. Now, well, I know they, and I said, and I told you I'm with Davido on that one. Yeah.
From our body. Yeah.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yes.
Point of correction. Sophia started restricting Davido from her body. Then,
yes.
Okay.
When Davido went public with Chioma after their reconciliation, Sophia started restricting Davido, restricting intimacy with him. That was where I believe the problem started, according to Sophia.
Hey, well, why this thing get well? Like, maybe I will make this another discussion for another day. But just for my,
as if we don't know who Davido is. He's a randy guy. Why are you thinking him as if he's a
no, I know a question just popped up in my head right now, and I wanted to put the question to my
crucifixion of Sophia.
Yeah, I wanted to put the question to my matured and all my audience here who can help me break this down. Exactly. Is it okay for a lady who is a baby mama to continue sleeping with the baby daddy after it is glaring that both of them are going nowhere? Is that all right? Why women, they always do that thing? I'm sorry to say, I know my gender, we are so coconut head.
Why do men always initiate such? Why do men always initiate such? Because it takes two to tango.
Because the lady,
why the woman? Why the crucifixion of the woman?
Mama, see, my sister. Now, because the woman allow if I carry my Ebola come, you say no road close. I not go force you. I'm not going to force you. Exactly. Okay, let's just move on.
That is attached. What if that is attached to taking care of your child? Do you think a woman will consider that?
Okay, we will come back to that in a minute.
To taking care of your child.
All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. I just want to get to Sister Chinye's view and Sister Natu real quick. This comment said, in my opinion, this is coming from Mary Jo Ade. Thank you, Mary, for being here. God bless you. She said, in my opinion, that woman should leave the baby alone. He was just a boy back then when it happened. She needs to have more sense as an older person and let him be. Thank you. Oh, Sister Natu is here. Oh, hey, Sister Natu.
Present, sir. How are you? How body?
I did, Sister Natu. God bless you for coming in here because this matter.
I didn't even know you were alive.
I don't bother you. I'm guessing it's weekend. I go get something to do. So I just make I come discuss this issue real quick. I see they hot. I say, okay, make I hear my opinion. Then when I started the show, and my sisters in the comments started giving their opinion. I because say the thing when I get for head, you don't even go the right way. Now I say, hey, now here I meet Sister Nat to see you. I don't meet Chidima everybody because I know you guys are always balanced and you have better knowledge in analyzing stuff like this.
Sure. Honestly speaking, I feel like Sophia has been petty. Every woman on this life, let's tell ourselves the truth. We know the things that we do when we want to get a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you go on Google now, one of the biggest mistakes that people have in custody battles is refusing to compromise. You can't win all the time. And Allah used to teach us that all the time. He said, like, you can't win. If you go head to head, nobody will win. Head they go just catch two of them. Do you understand? She wants to refuse him access to his child. Who's paying for the house that she's staying? How many cars does she have in her access that he's the one that bought it?
I wonder.
She has 2 cars in her possession that he's the one that bought those cars. Do you understand? If he's not participating at all in the child, it's different. Do you understand? But he's paying for the house, he's paying for the school. If you go and check, they said there was a time the girl didn't go to school for 2 weeks. The school called him to tell him that the child didn't come to school for 2 weeks, only for him to call her and she said that the car was bad. He had to make arrangement for a new car and she said that he should give money to fix that one. And don't forget, they said he bought a house for them to stay in that she refused. But she's making him pay 5 million a year for rent. Now I'm gonna ask this question. If this guy was your brother, let's put aside all the shenanigans he's doing. Will you have accepted that? Will you have encouraged him to continue to be doing that thing with that woman? You tell him to leave her alone. When the child grows, she will look for you. That's what we will say. Let's not lie to ourselves. Do you understand? Let's not lie to ourselves. And if a man has already shown, they say one thing, don't let a man tell you more than once that he doesn't want you.
I really can't hear what Sister Nancy is saying.
Oh, you can't hear? It's because you are on the phone. You know what? Let me cut you off. You can follow on YouTube. Thank you very much. And you can use the link to come back in. You can use the link on YouTube to come back in. It's very easy. It's because I have you on my roadcaster. That's why you can't hear Sister Natu. Thank you very much, B-Flex. Use the link to come back, please. Thank you.
You know, they say don't let a man tell you more than once that he doesn't want you. He has told her already that he does not want her. All the women that are messing with him, don't worry. Now another girl will come out another video and say something has happened between she and him. See, every woman has her. It's gonna happen. Wait for it. Every woman has a deal breaker. See, that cheating is not Chioma's deal breaker. All of you mind your business. Plenty of us, like there are plenty of our parents, our uncles and aunties that have done worse and their wives are still with them. In the African culture, how are the African mindset is based on how we have been brought up. It's just like a lot of girls' eyes are opening now to not take BS. Exactly. But you can't tell somebody what their deal breaker is. Your deal breaker is not a deal breaker.
Thank you. Exactly.
So Chioma has picked her battle. She knows her husband's weakness is women. And she said, that's my man, I'll stick to him. All right. But Sophia is not playing fair. And this thing will turn and bite her in the butt because she will create resentment between herself and her daughter when her daughter grows up. Leave these children access to their parents.
Tell them, Sister Natu.
You will not win. And it is not like the girl doesn't have a relationship with her father. She does. She does. And that guy gave her his whole mother's name. Whole mother.
Hey.
Y'all need to stop capping.
Man.
Y'all need to stop playing.
Thank you, Sister Natu. Let me quickly read Sister Chinye drop a very good definition here as far as this access thing is concerned. And I love the way Sister Chinye put it. Sister Chinye said, okay, it's popping up on the screen now. Sister Chinye said, badging in doesn't mean unrestricted access. Unrestricted access means that when he needs to speak to his daughter, Sophia has access and to his daughter. He needs unrestricted access to his daughter. That's what he's talking about. Because women, I'm sorry to say, I've seen some really pained mom when they want to deal with their ex. They will deal with that ex. And to be honest, as a dad myself, I understand the bond I have with my children. And I know if you want to take anything from me, and they do, I get to say, no, they.
Take my children.
If you can
that's the worst thing you can do to a man.
I'm honestly, if you can figure a way to include my children in that thing, money go pop out. Money don't.
Yep. On God.
See, last week, my madam said she wanted to prepare pepper soup, blah, blah, blah. She knew I like pepper soup. And then we were negotiating the money. This woman said I go pay her $100 because she need to buy fish. Do that. We were like, just jokingly, you know. And I'm like, now only $30 I go drop. Then she already know the game. She's like, okay. If I do that $30, now you say your children no go eat inside that pepper soup. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Drop the 70. The balance is 70. No, my children have to eat.
What do you mean my children no go eat? Because the pepper soup $30 no go reach. That's okay. Everybody must eat. I dropped the 100K. You know, this is just like normal.
I was going to add to that what that thing you said too. I think people were mistaking the unrestricted access. It's just like giving the father access to his child whenever he wants. And honestly speaking, he's saying that he using those words is for them to be able to come to a compromise. Do you understand? To come to an agreement. He's not going to come to our house at night and no, he doesn't want that. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. If he does that, it's going to be another new court case.
Why would he even come to the house at night as a married man?
Let me tell you, with all these things that is happening, these women are just pained that Chioma did not leave. They want Chioma to leave him. Why was Sophia still messing with him after she had Imade? He left her, went for others, came back to her again. Borrow yourself brain now. Borrow yourself brain. And you knew that he wasn't coming to you for something like serious. You know what he wanted. And she's like way older than him. How old is she?
I don't even know her age, but I know say you would pass Davido.
All right. So I don't know. She's just been petty. She's been like super petty. Very petty. That's what she's doing.
Thank you, Sister Natu, because when I was having the discussion and then I see that it feels like, you are defending, I'm like, this is not about the video, it's about the daughter. And whatever both of them have going on, the children are not supposed to be the one who is supposed to bear the pain of not having that bond with her dad. Come on now. You know, Sister Chia said Davido likes to complicate issues. The Bola owner needs to be responsible and tie his nonsense Bola down. He needs to be accountable for actions, depositing seeds up and down. To be honest, I am not in support of any man who runs around on women. And I think right now, just like I read somewhere online, now is the time for Davido to look in the mirror and talk to himself. You are a superstar, fine. We know that the terrain where you operate, women are always going to be available, but
You have to be. You don't ever hear Bruna get issue. Never hear Bruna get issue.
yeah, you have to control it. You can't just be, you know, I understand Davido is still a young man, and he's a young man who is blessed, and because of his music and the way people likes him, the people around him, he likes to live free. But you can live a freestyle life without hopping from women to women, because especially now that he's getting married, if he doesn't control his bola, he's going to run into a lot of trouble. Big
You are
time.
you are staying in a house the man is paying. You are driving the car your baby daddy bought, and you are still saying that you don't want to give him access to your child. Go and find your house and buy your car. Go and find your house and buy your car. Now women only get money they run mouth like that.
Sister Natu, you are
She fine you no get. They run mouth. She fine she no get.
That's it.
If she wants to deal that she doesn't need him, she should be able to have a house of her own and not be staying in a house that is paying rent. Your car
Exactly.
spoiled for 2 weeks, you can't fix it because you want him to come fix it.
Exactly.
And you said no. She's going too low. That she claiming that she's from Momodu household, but she's acting like one person from Mushi. God I beg.
Oh, Sister Natu, okay. So, what's your final take on the unrestricted access? Should Davido have unrestricted access?
Of course. First of all, he pays for that house. If she wants a house where she can be having men over and partners over that he cannot come in, she should go and pay her own. And she can tell him when to come in, but he's paying for that house.
But I wanted to
It's
say
not,
something.
but just like Tinya explained, that's not even what the unrestricted access means. It doesn't mean that he's going to come anytime. It just means that he's going to have access to his child when he wants to. Like now he's getting married. Even if it's not a visitation day, or the day he's supposed to take her, you tell her, I need this girl for this weekend. She'll give him.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told, if you go and check, Google like the highest issue battle in child custody is refusing to compromise. That's the highest issue.
Exactly.
And Sophia needs to get out of her shenanigan feelings, that her one couple feelings, and put her child's interest first before her own, because she has done the worst already. Anything that she do, she can't get the man's attention. Anything that she can do now, see, let me tell you, anything she wants to do now, she's not gonna make people look at the video bad, but they will look at her like kobo, because it's going to be her fault now. You're like, what are you trying to do? What attention are you looking for? Because that's how everybody's tagging her now.
Yeah.
What do you get from it?
And to back that up, Sister Natu, Davido actually, because I saw the statement online, I read the full case file, and Davido stated everything that he did for the Range Rover, the Highlander, and all that, and then paying 5 million and paying her 5 million every year, I think, for the house or something. And then Davido also stated that what was this other thing he did again? Yeah, there's this issue of house help. I think, what do they call these people that take care of children? Nanny. That Sophia wants to pay $800 every monthly for the nanny, totally $90,600 per year as a lump sum. And when I look at all those things, I just feel like, are you using this girl, your daughter, as a cash machine or what? Because that is a lot. And I give Davido I give him some flowers, some credit for doing that. Hey, Sister Yvette, welcome, Mama. Go Child, thank you. Go Child, say lies. Go Child, can you tell me why you think it's all lies? Because if the video is not paying, and to be honest, I've been to that Momodu girl's page severally. If the video is not taking care of that lady, I don't think that lady will even keep quiet too. I think Davido did most of the thing he said he did. And that's just my take anyway, So, but now, since we have resolved the issue of unrestricted assets, B-Flex said Davido should not have unrestricted assets, and Sister Natu said he should have unrestricted assets. And thank you, Sister Chinye, for helping us make it clear. Unrestricted assets means that even it can be something as simple as phone call, daughters, let me tell you guys, daughters communicate with their dad. If the dad is a friendly one, your daughter will always be on your phone, texting you, talking to you, morning, afternoon, night. You know, especially once they are becoming preteen, teenager and all that, their dad is like their paddy. So some mothers can actually even take the child's phone away. You want to call your dad, say, well, what do you want to talk to your dad about? Blah, blah, you know. I think those are some of the things Davido is probably thinking about when he said he wants unrestricted access. And to be honest, it's not because I'm not playing brotherhood now. I just want to say it for our sisters out there. Please, our children means a lot to us as a dad. Some of us are nonsensical fathers. Some men are a no-no. Some men are a sorry of a dad. But when it still comes to their children, they are a different human being entirely. Please, denying a man access to his child is not good. That is like the biggest blow you can throw on his face. Koda. All right, Sister Natu, just real quick, ma. On joint custody, do you agree they should have joint custody?
Of course, especially if he's putting in that amount that he's putting, why not?
How should the joint custody work, man?
It's going to be an agreement between them. And you know how we do it here. They might say, I'm going to have Christmas, you're going to have Thanksgiving, I'm going to have Christmas, you're going to have Easter. Yeah. So having joint custody is an agreement between them, how they want to run it. And then he's going to look at his calendar and say, okay, I have a show this time of the year. Can you keep her? When I come back, I'll keep her this time. So it's an agreement between them, having joint custody. If she said no, she don't agree, it has to be 50-50. He can say fine and just arrange his schedule. So he put his shows, weeks that he knows that she's going to be at her mom, not his place. So if she comes his place this month, she goes to her mom next month. But they run it like that, they're not going to benefit. None of them will benefit. You understand? But if she just wants to slow him down so that he doesn't have time to do activities that he's doing, that's just being petty. You understand? So, but from all actions that you're seeing and all indications shows that she's petty. So,
okay.
Petty people, they're like poison.
There is a comment here from Godchild. Thank you for being part of the show, Godchild. Godchild said, do you know one thing about Nigerian people? Y'all will run with so far with a lie than to believe the
Tell us what is the lie.
That's one thing about y'all. Y'all scratch lie and try to make it be true. Okay. You are right, like my brother MOP will say. Yeah, you're right, my sister. But the thing is that we as Nigerians, we know our people better. And we follow some of the stuff that goes on in Nigeria. And then especially these celebrities, a lot of celebrities have all their life on social media. If you are following them, you know what's up. So as far as this Davido and Sophia issue is concerned, we are going by the lawsuit that is filed and the things that Sophia have said so far. And please, the point we're making here is not about either Davido or Sophia. It's about the child. As Nigerians, exactly, man. As Nigerians, we have bigger issue when it comes to divorce. Husband and wife will divorce. Husband will just dump the children on the wife and they will take off. They won't even bother to look back to take care of the child. Some of them will look for excuses and say the mother did that. Just flimsy excuse to just run out and without taking care of their children. So the mom will be the one that will be struggling, working, doing everything to provide for the children. And in the case of somebody like Davido, who can thump up his chest and say, look, I take care of my daughter and I take care of you. Now we believe they have every other issues going on. So, but I'm just trying to reply to what you said that, oh, Nigerians run with lies. This is not a matter of run with lies. We're just looking at what we work for the daughter. Now, whatever issues they have on, those are just like what has to be taken care of in order to take care of the girl. All right. So thank you for that note there. Sister Yvette, thank you, my sister. My Obodoyibo sisters. Like I said, I'm not doing brotherhood though, before I go flog my yash now. Sister Yvette said, it seems as if this mother is using Davido as a cash machine. He should have full access to his daughter. Absolutely, I agree with that. And
she's denying it because she knows that if he has full access, she'll not be getting the things that she's getting. That's
Exactly.
why she's denying it. Yes, she knows for herself for free that all the money she's getting, because you say, okay, when she's not with me, I will not pay for nanny. So who will pay?
Godchild also say that's why you can't grow and Nigeria because you tear each other down with lies each and every day. Sophia has been taking care of her daughter and you can't give her glory to a
Nobody's not giving her credit. We're just talking about the action that she's denying the father the access to his child. That's what we're talking about. Nobody's not giving her credit.
Exactly,
Think it's easy to
exactly.
raise a child? It's not easy. We
Godchild,
have to give her flowers.
yeah, I would just advise that you dig more about Davido and his relationship, especially with his children. I think all the children he had all over the place, he has been taking care of all of them. So even though he's a roundy guy that I don't like his style when it comes to dealing with women, I'm still gonna give him credit for taking care of his children. And I'm not saying Sophia is not doing great. Sophia is doing better too as a mother. Whatever they have going on is their issue. My own thing is just that don't deny a father access to his daughter, especially when he's an active dad and a dad that is involved in his children's life. Don't do it. That's all I'm saying. Being say a godchild, stop generalizing your comments about Nigerian people. What do you mean by we scratch, lie, and try to make it be true? Are you from Nigeria? Oh, well, as a host, I can't ask that, but thank you, Sister Bingpe, for at least helping us clear that out. Sister Yvette said, yeah, first, Sister Yvette said, I agree with you not to 100%. Bingpe also said, a godchild. Every parent has the absolute right to have unrestricted access to their children as long as they are not hurting the child. There is no way Davido is not taking care of his daughter. That's what we are saying. We all know. We are all Nigerians here. Majority of us are Nigerians. We know how this thing goes when it comes to issues like this.
Robin, God's child must like Nigerians to be on your page. How did she arrive here? You have something to do with Nigeria. Stop capping. God's child, welcome to the family, our in-law.
It's a platform. We just have to definitely we can actually change her mindset. She might have heard a lot of things about Nigerians that were not right, but I think by the time they follow us, they relate. She will get to know Nigerians better. Adeola said it seems most people are just glossing over Sophia's allegation like it's nothing, or like her opinions doesn't count. Have we dissected?
What are allegations? That he's beating the child, he's abusing her, he's abusing. What are allegations?
To be honest, I have not seen any allegation from Sophia. All I've seen from
Exactly.
Sophia is that Sophia claims that she's the father and the mother, that she's the one who is doing
See,
everything.
I've had people in my family that are single mothers. And let me tell you, I've never been or supported people that say, oh, happy mother, happy Father's Day to me. I'm acting as mother and father. You give yourself spam. You get spam. Let's just be honest. You get, yeah, if you get, then you can call yourself happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Chicken.
I said deny a child access to the other parent is ridiculous. Honestly speaking, I pray that God will help us fix our homes, that we will not have all this issue. You see, this denying parent access, God, I beg you, make this kind of thing not come my way at all. I will literally fight like a thug. If you deny me access to any of my child, worse, when I go send me go jail tire. And if God won't go catch that woman, you can't go get another man. That man self go collect. I'm just kidding anyway.
I was just about to say the man go collect too.
You will say, yes, I agree. There is no need to generalize about anyone or people. Thank you. Stuff like this happen here in America all the time too. We
Of
see it
course.
time in America, UK, Europe, Canada, everywhere. Once parents divorce or they are separated, some of them just don't have that maturity to realize that the children has become the priority in the relationship. And both of them have to put their differences aside and figure a way to co-parent in peace. Chico may say, what do people mean by two wives? What of other baby mamas? Are they not wives?
You're not wise. Chico, mind yourself.
This is where Sister Chinye said Davido should control his bowler or the bowler will be his downfall. I saw the comment
One
somewhere.
lie or long. There's no lie in that one.
Oh my God, Niger people. All right, so joint custody is good. Now, Sister Natu, this is the biggest one so far.
Okay.
Housing. And I don't want to say this one in terms of just Sophia and the video issue now. I just want to look at it from general perspective of a man who is comfortable, who is rich. But before we talk of housing, let me just quickly read my sister Bingpe's comment. Bingpe say, if Sophia says that the video is not there emotionally, that is a different issue. But she is not single-handedly raising her daughter without Davido's money and the comfort he provided for her. What's your take on that, my sister? Do you agree?
That's why you see. This is the why Auntie B will say sometime, and of course will say too. Choose your battles. Do you understand? If it's providing and it's not there emotionally, and she wants him to be there, ways around it. You can't force people to be there. If
Exactly.
what you want for him is to be there, there's a way you can do to get him to be there. But this one that you're doing, that you're dragging him up and down by his bowler, you can't win. But you know, say I did a drag person by bowler, they pay.
Absolutely.
So, you don't feel me by that one. You can't win by that one.
Oh, Sister Natu, now
Yes,
this housing matter, I have reservation about the video. When I look at the filing, he said he offered to buy a 200 million naira house for Imade so that she and her mom can live there. And when I was having a conversation with B-Flex earlier, B-Flex pointed out something, and I think it's kind of reasonable. B-Flex said Sophia cannot accept to live in the house that Davido will buy
because it's not in her name.
Yes, and Sophia has her own life to live.
Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So if you don't take that offer, you know if you can't hold person for truth. Do you understand? And it cannot be in her name. Probably you want to put it in his child's name. If she thinks that him buying that house and putting in her name is going to be her pension, did they have that agreement in the beginning? You know, some men will tell you that if you have a child for me, I'll give you this, I'll do this, I'll do that for you. They didn't have that agreement. If you want to buy, let me tell you, the mistake that she's making is that even if you buys it in her child's name, it's also to her own benefit. Do you understand what I'm saying? But she's not seeing it that way because she's feeling like the child will grow up one day and go to their daily case. So what will be left of her? Build a name for yourself. Build a name for yourself. This is what she's doing. If she's doing even right by this guy, if she starts a business and say, oh yeah, Baba Imade, come and support you, I beg. If you drag the people come now, come say, I beg, come support Mama Imade so that they will reduce my child support. Can't you carry that one play? Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay, but Sister Natu, do you think it's okay for a man to buy a house for his ex?
It depends on one condition, honestly speaking. Some people, it depends on what condition, not one condition. So some people might say he's buying in the child's name. Buying in her name, I don't know what the agreement is. I don't think I'll support that. Honestly speaking, want to buy it in the child's name, that's fine.
All right, because me too, I think it's not okay for a man to buy house for his ex because we know how this thing did for Nigeria. When you buy the house in your name and your daughter is living there, the mother is living there, it's still your house. One day you might come around and then you find that the
people
mother
keep saying that one day she might wake up. Haven't you seen that problem in America here where people will have like, you go divorce with your wife, they will say you leave the house for the wife because of the children. Then the mother's boyfriend will now move into your house and be living while you are paying mortgage. You know that one they pay rich.
Yeah, and Sister Yvette has a very valid point here. She said Sophia has a Jamaican and Nigerian parent, so she should balance herself and stop appearing materialistic most of the time. I say
Jamaican women are not like that. One lie.
I say it as I've seen it. If Davido had no finances, won't this be? And that's a good one. True. If Davido don't get money, if Davido he do is still the hustle for the music industry, he no blow. Will all this drama be there?
No.
You know?
No.
He get as a bill. So
Now
in a
because she knows that the money they there, she's feeling entitled.
right.
Like I have a child for him. I should be able to have that.
So in a nutshell, it is not a good idea to buy house for your ex unless
No,
you're
I don't
gonna
support it.
buy the house in your ex name and detach yourself from anything that has to do with the house ownership. Should we take it
That's
like that?
another angle. That's another angle.
Because I know my people as a Nigerian myself, you might go to that house where you buy one day, and then you see your ex has had a new boyfriend. The new
You go
boyfriend
drive them, come out all of them for the
is
house.
back. And maybe when you reach there, self, the guy in the kitchen they cook with no clothes on. Omo,
Ha!
what? Have you give that man chinko first? Oh yeah, are you crazy? You are in my house.
Let
This
me
is
talk like my grandmother. My grandmother will say, "Are you crazy?"
oh god, oh god. So Davido should forget that narrative that I want to buy them a house.
Yeah, if he wants to buy in his daughter's name, if she's not gonna accept it, there's no need. Honestly speaking, she knows
But
what she's doing because she
systematic.
wants to continue to have that access to drag him. That's what she's doing. She knows
Yeah.
what she's doing.
But here is my problem. As I was saying earlier, that for me, I'm this type of guy that I believe in negotiation. In Sophia's response, based on the lawsuit, Sophia rejected the house and said the widow should continue paying maybe 5 million or something, or maybe 50 million or
Yeah,
something, or blah blah blah. I don't think that is reasonable. I think if Sophia have said something like, you know what, you say you want to buy the house, give me the money, let me buy the house myself. I think that would be a better argument than continue to pay me. So far,
you
your
know, say
child.
no be everybody will go school, go through the school. Sometimes at the school they go through there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh,
Okay, no be
wow.
everybody sabi do math.
Exactly. So that housing thing is a mess. And then we also look at finance. Based on what Davido published so far, it seems that Davido is paying too much child support.
Of course, of course.
I know I don't think Davido has an accountant too, because for me as a Nigerian man, that is
He's
too
a
much.
generous guy. Generous in all ramifications.
And this is where I agree with Bumi when Bflex said that Davido is doing a lot because he still like to, enter the
Show
paradise.
off.
It's like they are doing something underneath. So Davido is actually overcompensating. That is a
He's
big
a nice
flex
guy.
of view. So, and I think Davido is overcompensating. Really, that's a lot to do.
Because if they go for the other angle, now she know if you come out talk, say if they
Yeah,
come around, if they mess around, because everybody go use that one cause her. See,
right.
sometimes when woman they act up, but you need to dig deeper to see what they make her, they do what she they do. You
Exactly.
understand?
Exactly. So we're talking about the finance now, and I just wanted to bring out a couple of things here. And this will lead me back to Jegede comment on her
Mm-hmm.
podcast, Nidu. So there's this comment earlier by Mercy. Mercy said, if the child grows up, she will still be an Adeleke, whether she
Forever.
like it or not. And the reason I'm bringing this back up is that I read somewhere, I can even share the link for those who might like to look at it later. When I was reading Davido lawsuits, everything, all the allegation and other things. I also read about Sophia's justification, and some of the time Sophia had outbursts. And one thing she said that caught my attention was that I regretted not having my daughter bear my last name,
That's
my
what happened
mom.
when you don't have your money. That's what
Hmm.
happened. Because she went to have the baby and he paid for everything. She wants to use her last name for the baby. You be
Hmm.
Baraoni. That's not how it works. If you have your money and you want to have the baby, you go to where you have the baby by yourself. He's not there. You go sign birth certificate. You know they there. Before you come, you don't sign. Chike,
right?
now there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay,
But
Sister
you
Yvette,
collected and enjoyed the money.
right? Sister Yvette left a comment in the chat, and I think this one, Sister Yvette might have to explain and educate us better on this. She said, do not buy any properties in X name under any circumstances.
So there you
I
go.
know more about this. So if I'm a baller now, I don't blow for America, money they flow. I can't just buy house and buy it in my ex name and give it to my ex. Is that what you're saying, Sister Yvette? That is a no, it's not a good idea? Because honestly, I think as a Nigerian, this is one of the things we do, and we just do it for being a baller.
Compensation.
You know, yeah. I think for me, if I find myself in this kind of situation, this is the kind of thing I can do, honestly speaking. So, Sister Yvette, please educate us, make I know if not mistake. Because for me, I can literally buy a big house and say, okay, madam, even though we no date together again, this money, sign the deed, everything in your name. I just want my children to be comfortable. So, Sister Yvette, you might need to educate us, especially we young men of nowadays. You know, saying I jump now, we they jump most times. Some of us now, Agbola, they give us direction.
Coconut Head WhatsApp group.
Sister Nat never have me, I beg.
Coconut Head WhatsApp group.
Honestly, this is something like I can do on my own. I will just say, you know what? Just take Jare. I don't mind. Oh, right. Bimpe said, I agree the house should be bought on your children's name instead of your ex. The ex should go and make their own money. Okay, making two people now. And Bimpe, I respect Bimpe's opinion a lot, because Bimpe said they did all this financial line and all things. Is there anything there that you guys are not telling us, my sisters? I beg you. What is there if we buy property in X name and we just give it out as a gift? I beg, Bimpe, maybe I need to enter your chat. May you educate me, Sister Yvette, please. We need to know more about this. Is there any hidden danger in doing that? Because Nigerian men do this a lot. I'm talking about Nigeria because I'm a Nigerian. Nigerian men can literally buy you car, buy anything and just dash you. That's why in Atlanta, Houston, everywhere, we are the hot cake. Even though they are bashing us, saying Nigerian men, run for them, Yoruba demo. It's a lie. People know that we are that generous. Even though our coconut head plenty, even though we they misbehave, even though we be cheater, make I just admit, Nigerian men, our hand not too clean. But when it comes to taking care of our women, these are some of the things we can just do based on the fact that we are making a lot of money. So please, it's a very important issue. If there is anything we need to learn about this, Sister Yvette and Bimpe, please educate us. So I beg me, I won't learn. No, Biko, help my career. Okay. So, Sister Natu, the finance I'm talking about and the area I'm talking about that this guy says she's going to remove. She regretted not removing Davido's last name from her daughter. Yvonne Jagade said the same thing while she was on with Nedu. Oh, it's not with Nedu. I think it was when I was watching Nezeve. Nezeve did a follow-up show on that Nedu and Yvette saga. And I love Nezeve for what she did. She really break it down. In one of the series of interviews that Yvonne Jagade had, there was this particular interview where Yvonne Jagade said, I regretted not giving my son my last name. And then Yvonne Jagade's son actually have Yvonne Jagade's last name and the dad's name, which me as an African man, I'm sorry, I know I may be wrong, but please don't judge me. As an African man, I will never take that. There is no way you're going to have my baby and then you include your name in the last name. Like you include your father's last name alongside my last name. My last name is
I know a
Ogute,
Yoruba man in America that is doing that.
including
His wife and his yes, his wife and his wife's last name and his last name.
Are you kidding me, Sister Natu?
I'm not joking.
Is the man broke?
No, very rich self.
Okay. My sisters in the comment and brothers in the comment, please educate me. Maybe I'm wrong again. maybe I will still ask Auntie B and man of MOP this one, because for me, there is no way as my wife, there is no way your father's last name is gonna be joined with hyphen with my last name on my children's birth certificate. It won't happen. It can never happen. No. So I have an issue with that. So when Sophia said I would have removed Adeleke and give my daughter Momodu, the first thing that came on my head is like, are you normal, auntie? Shewa okay? She miss in the upstairs. How would you remove or attach your last name to my last name on my children's birth certificate? Are you marrying your parent? Please, let us deliberate on that. And Sister Natu, please, I know you're busy. I can hear you in the background. I know you are very, very busy. But I appreciate you spending time with me today to break this thing down. Is this okay? And for people in the chat, is this a normal thing?
But people are becoming woke. People are becoming woke now. That's a lot of things people do now. You understand? Yes.
Are they
I'm telling you.
Are they dreaming before?
No.
No. We shouldn't take this to this point, Sister Natu. We shouldn't go
because,
this way.
Because the women don't want to change their name now. So they don't want to change their name. They do hyphen. And so they agree with the husband that if the children come, they're going to do a hyphen. And men were like, okay, what's the big deal? My name is still there. I'm telling you. Gen Z go show you shake a banzai. Just wait. You never see. Think say that boss do something. She never do anything.
Hey. When they find wahala with this one, though, it be like I go need to do another show because we are almost 1 hour. We are 1 hour 36 minutes now. This is a different topic. Even as we talk, I said my blood they hot for here now. It's not going to happen, no.
Your blood calm down, bro.
I'm a Yoruba man, no. My children carries my last name. See, here's the thing, Sister Natu.
Yeah.
If you are at work as my wife and you want to put your name as Natu Joseph Ogute, I'm cool. I don't have issue with that. But when it comes to my children, the children when my bola produce,
look at Bella career.
That is your role. You play your role, but
you play your role.
Name. Angela said, "Hey, what get me going here?" Angela said, "Uncle Beno, it's not just your children; they are also your wife's children." I agree, but they carry my last name. So any man watching this now, do not accept this one. This is like trying to remove men from the game completely. What is your father's name?
We can't remove them.
No,
we can't remove them. How can we remove them?
Sister Natu, what is a woman's father's name doing alongside my last name on my children's birth certificate? So I think, make I not just to digress. I think Sophia got that one wrong. You got it wrong. The moment you add your parents' name to my children's name, that means the kids are not mine. I will just go coconut heads.
That's not what it means. No, that's not what it means, brother. I think you're missing it.
Okay, what is the woman trying
to? It doesn't stop it. People just want. People have agreements, honestly speaking, and people have their reason for doing that. So if the man doesn't have a problem with it, that's fine. That doesn't stop you from being the father. That doesn't have to stop them from carrying your name. But I think a lot of women do it because they want to feel among too. So that when some people see, they will know this is my child. Do you understand? So it's not what you think, honestly speaking.
Being say in regards to
we are just meant for this matter. Where's Paramount come up from?
Sister Natu. This one. No. I go ask Auntie B opinion on this one. Though. I know Auntie B is very fair. I go ask Auntie B, what do you think about this one? If Auntie B need to do a show so that let me listen to my other sisters, make them come Obodo Imbo TV. Won't tell us if this is the way to go. Because I will literally fight and I no go care. I go fight like Agberu for this one. Being said, in regards to the last name, it's individual preference. Hey, what kind of man will accept that? Have you mind that old
Like
school?
then day. Braben then day. I dey tell you then day.
Am
Leave that matter.
I really that old school, Sister Natu?
No. No, you're not.
Hey. Yvette said, yeah, Chinye, Spanish culture allows it. Let me find Sister Chinye take on this one to be along. This is a serious matter. Is this part of westernization? Yeah, Sister Chinye says Spanish people do it a lot. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. Angela said father's last name of mom and dad together. Hey, no. I never even trigger myself on this one first. Jesus. No. New Wineskin said, especially if you come from a prestigious family with a well-known name, I beg, even me, I will not change my name. Really? Sister Chiye say, Beno, not just your kid's name, but your own name will also change to your wife's last name, hyphen your own. Just like Auntie Fumi Desalu Void. Her husband also changed his name to Desalu Void. My blood don't dey hot small. My blood don't dey hot. This one, it be like say women have already changed the game completely. Why men we are sleeping? No. Princess Carrie said, try get man will love you unconditionally and give you inner peace. Leave spec, my sister. Your spec Phoebe worst nightmare. Sister Yvette said, I'm laughing so much, Uncle Ben. Sister Yvette, honestly, I'm hearing this thing. I thought people will actually back me up on this, but the way my sisters here and everybody is saying people do it, I'm so afraid now. It's like I'm living in a different generation. This last name thing, work in new. It can't work. Oh,
Now when Victor wife say she won't put hyphen for your grandchildren name, now you go know how far.
My grandchildren name, they won't put hyphen. Okay.
If Victor wife come say she won't put hyphen, what do you want to do? And Victor say make them put, what do you go do?
I will need to have a conversation with my son first.
No, which conversation? Your son is a grown-ass man, he's on his own. Which conversation you want get?
Izzy, come here. We need to have a conversation. I go call.
No. Isaac will tell you that this stay out of my business. This is my wife.
See, Sister Natu, the moment a woman adds her father's last name to your last name on your children's certificate, your last name is gone. The pikin don't lost. We tell ourselves
the pikin don't lost.
Yeah, so the pikin don't lost. You know they come home again. That is why once Papa gone, especially those of us living in the Western world, there are many Nigerians here now. After they are gone, their children cannot even retrace their family back home because they've changed their name. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But I think I will leave this one until Auntie B address it. Let's say for Bodo Yimbo platform, a lot of my sisters and brothers will come. Maybe Uncle Patrick too will chime in. I'm not just for this one. Like, you will have to buy me. You will delete me before you add your name to my picking last name. Will it work? Esther, how you doing, Esther? Esther, you can take over your wife's father's name, Uncle Ben. Just hyphen the name and take the name over, bro. Okay.
Well, spirit will live in body.
Sister Natu, you know this is your brother now. Because make I not lie to you, it be like say, nah, at this today. Oh God. Oh my God. These sisters, you guys are not nice at all. Chico said, we are saying this because Davido is a good man. Davido and the woman has never been married. They were enjoying themselves and a love child came up. Imade is a love child, of course. Oh, I don't see Shege today. Sister Achinye said the first time I saw it was where I used to work at a law firm, and it was an older couple that did it. Okay, older people. I know. See, I can't imagine the kind of soup where my madam go cook, give me chop, can't tell me we hyphenate our name. Ah, oh my God, Sister Chiye, say how is he gone? He's gone, no, Sister Chiye. Once you add your wife name to your last name, Otikpari, yeah, you are just gone. The children are lost. Seriously. The children will be fine, doing great in Western world, though, but once they go to Africa, especially Nigeria, where I come from, the children are lost. Even the family will tell them that. For instance, now, my wife's last name is Ogbundu. Imagine if my children go back home and they were like, "Oh, I'm Isaac Ogbulu Ojute." My family will be like, "I don't think you belong here. Where do you get the Ogbulu
Your
from?"
family will be like Tani Bro, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, they'll be like, son, did you miss road? Hey, please, even though we are laughing and joking about this, you have to research all these things. They are very, very important. Okay. Ask your husband. Don't make it an issue. If your husband is somebody like me, who will never agree to it, please don't let that lead to breakup. Some, especially if you are dealing with Nigerian men. Some of us came from some family in Nigeria that many things that are being done in Western world is like a taboo to us. I know. They say I be ancient man, I agree. I be ancestor, okay, no, I agree. That's why I say I'm an Ondo man. But I'm just saying, you can meet a lot of great Nigerian men, accomplished men, and you have your love, everything is going smooth, and then you get to the hospital after you had your baby, and you want to name the baby, and then you use that to sneak your last name into the name. If you are married to a Nigerian man or an Igbo man or a Yoruba man, and the man completely lost it right there, say it's not going to happen, please don't let that lead to divorce. He's not a bad man. It's just that where I come from, the father owns the children. The children belong to the dad. We agree, say we get them together, but they are his blood. They carry his name. They are going to promote his lineage, and we cannot lose his name to your papa name. There is a reason the Bible said a woman will leave her father and mother and cling to her husband. Nobody should come for me, Sister Natu. That's what the Bible says. Okay.
Don't run away. But man, let me leave you. I have a meeting with my team in 2 minutes.
Thank you, Sister Natu. God bless you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you.
But just prepare your mind in case Isaac marry, your wife won't do it. No, let your blood pressure go up.
Sister Natu, I go begin prayer now.
I just they prepare you.
Me too. Thank you for telling me. I will begin pray against it now. Any guy you want to change my last name by putting your own last name. You not go even chat my pikin for road. You not go walk in me.
Oh my God.
Sister Natu, thank you very, very much, my sister.
No problem, Mr. Have a good day.
Sister Yvette, Bimpe, Esther, Angela, Hannah. Wow, this May. I really enjoy you guys. Princess Carrie, all the social media freelancer group. Thank you for being part of today's show. I believe we have learned one or two things from the Davido and Chioma incident. I pray that God will help them settle this, and I pray that the child will be well taken care of after all these bad goes. Now the child, now it matter pass. That's just the point we are making here. And for those who are in a divorce situation, please, co-parenting is the way to go. And please, even though your ex is a coconut head like me, if he's the type that really loves his children and he always shows up, he takes care of them and provide for you, please don't take it out on him. I know betrayal can be painful. I know that giving your love, everything to a man, and then the man turns around and betray you, run away with another woman, it can be very, very hurtful. I know a lot of women struggle, that I keep saying it, that women are not like men. My gender God help us. A lot of time, my gender, we do this switch on and off so much. We are so good at it. And I know I'm guilty of that. Like, I can literally shut down emotionally, socially, everything. And thank God we had that show on ATB platform. Man of Prestige also do a very good show on it that shut down is not the way to go. But I'm just saying some men can actually switch off and on. If they are with you now, if they are dating you, they will switch on, they are with you. Everything will be going smoothly. You will have perfect, great relationship together. But the moment they found someone else and they love that person, they will just flick the switch they have with you. PM. And all of a sudden, emotionally, spiritually, everything, we just they will just cut it off. And some women cannot really take that. That's why a man can say, oh, I'm divorced now, I've moved on 2 3 years 4 years later, the wife is still reeling in that pain of that disappointment. So it's not easy, especially for a man who is accomplished and for a woman who is also accomplished, and for a woman that have spent time with you and all that. When you move on, please, as a man now, I'm talking to my gender. When you moved on with another woman, please don't put it on her face. We know we are in the era of social media. You have to post, you have to do PDA and all that, but always have it at the back of your mind that my ex has not moved on because she's not married yet. After your ex has married or she has found another lover, they are doing their own PDA, you can go ahead and do your PDA. But if you know that she has not found someone, it can be a year, 2 or 3. If you have to do PDA, minimize it. Okay, you can go to your account and block her or something. Just don't do it in a way that is going to be hurtful to her, and that's what we're talking about here. When you have a child with any woman, play your role as a man. I'm telling you now, young folks, as an uncle. Okay, I can't tell the senior one or my age mate. They already know what's up. But for those of you who are still coming after us, the younger ones, I mean, those of you who are still in your early 30s and to early late 20s or whatever, please understand this. When you lay with a woman, there are chances that you guys might produce a child. I tell this to my younger ones, my cousins, nephews, everybody. I tell them all the time. Every woman you laid with, there is a chance that you can get her pregnant. And I used to tell my younger ones, if you are toasting a girl, ask yourself, if this guy is born for me, will I be happy? Sometimes when I ask, they say, uncle, they say, uncle, you started again, uncle. It's just flex now. We are just rocking. I'll be like, hey, listen, you are not just rocking. Anytime she opens the paradise and you go in, there is 99.9999% chances that she could be pregnant. And if she is pregnant, have the baby, you are not saying she's not my spec. Yeah. She's too forward. She talk too much. She's naggy. She's not a decent girl. She come from this background. She's like, hey, dude. Those are irrelevant excuses. So the same advice I give to my nephews, and I thank God they are all doing great now. This is what I'm telling you, young men. Don't sleep with her. One, if you can't marry her. Don't sleep with her if you can't picture that there is chances she could bear your baby. Now, where the whole come from be that only sleep with a woman that if anything comes up, you will be proud to say, even though I'm not rich, I don't have money, but I'm not ashamed of her. This, I just want you guys to know, because this is what led to all this situation of creating baby mama, baby daddy everywhere. You guys will find each other in the club, at school, and you'll be like, I love you, you are the apple in my tea, you are this, you are that. Then you lay together, and then a baby pops out. Now, when the baby pops out, that is when you will now remember as a boy that, oh, I still have my career ahead of me. I have not even finished school. There's a level I want to be to. I'm not even thinking of marriage. Well, those are medicine after death. You lay with her. So once you lay with her and the baby comes out, embrace it. You don't have a choice. When my own son impregnated a girl in Nigeria, and the issue comes up, and when they told me, I was so mad. I was pissed. Like, why would this boy do this? I went crazy on him. Then my wife is like, dude, what are you doing? If you like, jump, may you take head, bust this ceiling. The bottom line is that you are now a grandpa. And once my wife started saying that, the reality hit me that, wait, even though they jump, at the fight, they cuss this boy out, they like getting really crazy with him. The truth is, I'm now a grandpa. I can't escape from it. So I just have to accept it. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is that, please, when you bring this baby into this world, you have automatically become a dad and a mom. And like Auntie B have taught us, and many of my sisters and brothers on Obodo Yimbo TV. By the way, if you are watching and you have not subscribed to Obodo Yimbo TV, please go and subscribe. I tell people in Nigeria all the time, if you really want to understand life from another person's perspective, go to Obodo Yimbo TV and listen to story, real life story coming from people who are educated than you and I, professionals. People who have seen so many things, like they will come there, they will share. And then people will also bring out ideas, solutions, and all that. Please subscribe to Obodo Yimbo TV and learn. I learned so much from the platform. Okay. So Auntie B, I've said this over and over again, that look, whether you are divorced or you separate or whatever name you call it, the child is what matters. We have seen several divorce court shows. All the judges, I have not seen one divorce court judge that look at the dad and say, okay, dad, you know what's going to happen? I want to award you money because of how this woman treat you. And I've not seen a divorce court judge who look at the mom and say, okay, I'm going to award you this credit. I'll give you that. No, the child, however it is, whether boy or girl, the children are always the center of it all. So please, if you give her belly, take up the responsibility and provide. And if you as a woman, if you born, the man where you born for, na coconut head. The man say, as it is right now, I just want to take care of my child. I have no business with you. Your rent expire. You want me to pay your rent? No, I will only pay the part that belongs to my child. I know this can be so hurtful, you know. Auntie B have said it severally. That's why I love that my sister very, very much. Auntie B said to women that, look, when this castle boss, you will be left with the children. And it is what it is. A lot of crazy, nonsensical men are all over the place now. Once anything happens, they will they go run, leave you with the children. One time, when I look at what I'm facing here in America, how are they work 24/7, hustle, no rest. I'm in America, I'm not living the American dream. I work, I know see money peak for American floor. All the thing when they don't tell us when we did Nigeria, say once you enter America, your life don't better. I'm a born. I know if you go anywhere, it was tough. So at the point, I get it. I instantly realized that the reason why I was so stressed was because I'm taking care of my children, taking care of my wife, taking care of my household. And in this America, nobody go give you shishi. Think about, nobody will give you a dime. You work for every penny. So I realized that all this work that I'm doing is because I'm protecting, I'm providing for my child, providing for my children, providing for my household. That's why it was stressful. Then I now realize that, oh, if I run away, if I can just jump on any flimsy excuse and say, oh, my wife is a bad woman, and I take off, it will be so peaceful, because then I will have to pay child support, but I will not be responsible for anybody. We will do joint costs or we do whatever. The bottom line is that my wife will be the one that will bear most of the pain. And you know, children, guys, if you ask children today, okay, your parents have split off between your mom and your dad, who do you want to stay with? Children will say their mom. So I'm just saying this for men who might watch this to understand that if it doesn't work out between you and your partner, please do what you are supposed to do. Help out. Take care of your children. Pay as many bills as you can. Don't see your ex as your enemy. No. You guys have become partner for life. The moment you brought any child into this world, you have become partner for life. Anywhere in a lie, you lie. It's always going to be part of your record. If you like tomorrow, go and marry the most beautiful woman in Nigeria or most beautiful woman in America. It's still going to be part of your record that you have a child with somebody. So please take care of your children. Now, I'm going to talk to men. I really don't know what to say to women because I know my sisters have done a very good job. Okay. So, men, listen. Whatever you are doing for your child is not lost. If you have baby mama, oh, my baby mama is a drama queen. She's doing this, she's doing that. And because of that, you start having resentment and you don't even feel like showing up in your children's lives because of how the mothers behave. Remember this and don't forget, it is no longer about the mom. It's about you and the children. There are so many stories of men getting older and they are being abandoned by their children because these children are very smart. Look, 10 years old, know what's up now. If your son or daughter is 10 years old and you are treating the mom anyhow, just because you guys are not together, you don't show up at the house, you don't take care of the boy, they know. Even it is back in the days that a mom will say, I will tell my children their father is a deadbeat. Nowadays, mothers don't even need to tell the children anything. No, the children knows because they go to school. They see their colleagues, they see their friends, they see how their father showed up when they have a game. The father showed up, something is going on in the school, the dad is there. You know, they want to go to eatery, the dad is right there with them. Christmas, holidays, the father is always available. They can tell. And anytime they see that their friends' parents are available, the dad show up. You are nowhere to be found. Your son, your daughter is already recording it. I know we Nigerians, we used to have this stupid mentality that when the children grow up now, when they grow up, they go know their papa. Yes, they go know you. In fact, they go even find you to know, say, okay, this is my lineage, this is the man I'm carrying his DNA. But that doesn't mean that they want to have something to do with you. And this woke generation, which generation my sister tell me, say, we get now generation AI, Abby. We have Gen Z. Those Gen Z, they are really, they be agbako. Gen Zs are so crazy. Now you see this Gen AI, they don't even need you. Just watch. Even if you are living with them within the house, most time they are all by themselves on their phone, catching cruise with anybody else. Sometimes you, the parent, you will be the one to go and pull them and say, come. Eh? Thank you, Sister Marriott. Jennifer. You see those Jennifer? Share. They no send you. They are comfortable with their game and everything. So how do you now put yourself in their life? If you say you are nothing grudges with their mom, the mom is this, the mom is that, the mom run her mouth, the mom do that. My brother, now you go suffer. So please, sort out your differences. The children are the ones that matter. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you, Sister Marriott. You were not here earlier. When I define lawyer, we go help me interpret Davido this thing. Thank you, Sister Chinye. God bless you. I'm going to draw the curtain here. Please hit the like button, help us share, and thank everybody for giving your opinion. Like I said today, this show is not about Davido and Sophia issues. It's about the baby involved and how the baby should be taken care of. All right. We have our differences. Davido is not a perfect man. We all know he creates a lot of problem with his bowler. But Davido is a likable person. If you see the way he play, the way he do things, you're gonna fall in love with Davido. I like him personally. Like I just how he's so simple, despite all the money he has. But I really don't like how his bowler is wandering everywhere. If Davido no be rich man picking, if Davido dey US, and Ebola, they wonder about the way they do so. Davido go don't get child support tire. They go don't even send and go jail self. Now, because of say money day, now that money make us no see the secret. Say swinging your bola everywhere is not the solution. All right. So thank you, my sisters. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you spending time with me today. God bless you. And of course, I will see you guys again. Of course, I always do man of prestige backstage. My sisters, they can't get rid of me. Mario to Sister Chinye. Chidima, you guys know I'm not going nowhere. We go the dragon, they go. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for spending time on Uncle Beno's platform. And then I'll see you in the next one. God bless you all. Bye-bye.